Hello everyone, I am Pratap here. We are at first practical session of lesson 9. So in this lesson, we discuss about TradingView.com, a charting application, and then we learn a very important concept, corporate actions, a overview I'll be giving, and also you will be learning the most important concept, dividend adjustment at TradingView, and finally, our first practical session. It is about how to draw demand and supply zones at TradingView charts. So this is the goal of this training session. Those who are not completed demand and supply zone price action course, you can go to NeoStock YouTube channel. In this YouTube channel, you can click on the home page and then you can scroll down to a playlist, supply demand zone price action course. So under this playlist, all the videos related to the phase 1 training program is available here. And please complete all these videos and then you get into the practical sessions. So let us go to TradingView. TradingView is a free charting applications. You can view the charts for any stock. My request is complete the free registration. The advantage of completing the pre-registration, any work you do that will be saved under your account. That is the advantage you get. So you need not pay any money. There are some paid services are available which are not required for you at this stage. Just focus only on the pre-account. So you just complete the registration and create your probably the username or password by submitting your details at the sign up page, and after that you will get this page. The moment you type www.tradingview.com, you will get this page. Here at the top you are seeing different menus. And here our interest is on the first menu, that is products. Under this products, the first menu item, that is super charts. This is what we are having interest. All the charts will be displayed if you click super charts. So I clicked on the super charts. Now a chart is displaying. So it is displaying a chart, Tata Consultancy Services, that is TCS. It is, we know, it is a famous software company in India. In case if you registered first time, probably it will display a default chart from US stock markets. So whichever the stock you want to open, what you can do at the top, are you seeing the name of the stock, TCS? Just click on that. And here you have a symbol search. There you type the name of the stock. Suppose I want to open Infosys. So type Infosys there. Now it displayed all the Infosys related charts. In the right side, you can see different stock exchanges. The first one is National Stock Exchange. The second one is Infosys Futures in National Stock Exchange. And third one is Infosys at New York Stock Exchange. Infosys is also registered at New York Stock Exchange. Then a little below you are seeing Infosys listed in the Bombay Stock Exchange. So whichever the stock exchange you want to refer the chart, click on that. Mostly we analyze in the National Stock Exchange. So I am clicking Infosys. Now Infosys chart is displayed. Similarly, if you want to view any specific index related charts, in India the famous index is Bombay Stock Exchange Index, that is BSE Sensex, or National Stock Exchange Index, that is Nifty 50. So here I can type Nifty. Now it displayed, the first one is Nifty 50. Now you can watch this Nifty 50 index chart. Similarly, if you want to view any other charts, for example, commodity related charts, you want to watch gold prices, so type gold. So this is the gold futures price, MCX, multi-commodity exchange. It is related to India. So you can view this chart, or if you want to watch any gold prices related to foreign currency, for example, this is in US dollars, you can click on this. So let me click on this gold in Indian stock multi-commodities exchange. Now I can see the gold, how gold prices are going up or going down. I can watch. Similarly, if you want to watch any foreign related stocks, type there, you type the name of that particular stock. For example, if you want to watch IBM, in New York Stock Exchange it is listed. See the right side, the exchange, stock exchange. So you will be able to see the IBM stock, how the prices are moving up and down. The advantage with the TradingView is we get access to all the stock, most of the famous stock exchanges in the world. If you want to watch NASDAQs, I already put them in a watch list. The first one, IXIC, it is a NASDAQ index, NASDAQ composite index, NASDAQ. So you can watch how the NASDAQ index is moving. So what I want to say, whatever the favorite stock you have, everything you can watch from this charts list. So TradingView has given a name, Super Charts. So the moment you click the menu Super Charts, you are getting this chart window. There you can watch any stock. So this is one important point you have to understand. Okay, this is index. Now let me get into a stock. Say for example TCS. And right side, and one more thing, before the one more point I should tell you, at the right side you have different menus, right? Here, the first one is watch list. I think for a free account, they will give access to only one watch list. So in this watch list, your favorite stocks you can add. If you don't like any stock, you can remove from this watch list. Maybe by right clicking here, you can add symbols. And for paid services, I have the option to create multiple watch list. There is no restrictions because I took a paid account because I need other services provided by the TradingView, which is not required for you at this stage. Please remember. So if you have option to create only a single watch list, so add your favorite stocks into that existing watch list. So it is easy for you. Always keep your favorite stocks or the stocks which are currently studying. You keep them under watch list, so it is easy for you. Every time you need not go to this left side, the search button. There you type the name of the stock every time. You can avoid that. So how to add a stock into the watch list? Once you open a chart, you just right click, add TCS to watch list. Whichever I have created a different watch list. Whichever the watch list you want to add, you click on that. What we say, this one checkbox. Click on this checkbox. Then automatically the stock will be added to that watch list. If for free account, if TradingView is, I'm not sure. I'm thinking TradingView is giving access to only one watch list. Please correct me if I am wrong. If only one watch list is available, you can add into that watch list. So next time then automatically the stock will be added into this watch list. Next time onwards, you just click there and the stock chart will be displayed. You want to watch this another stock, say Infosys. Click on Infosys, the chart will be displayed. So always add your favorite stocks into the watch list. Okay, now the point I want to tell you, there is a concept called corporate actions. Corporates means your company, whichever the stock you are studying currently, that particular company is a corporate. sometimes they do some actions. They take some actions. Because of the actions, corporate's actions, the company actions, sometimes the prices will be impacted in the market. The prices will be impacted directly. Say for example, corporate has taken an action called bonus. Sometimes companies will give you bonus shares. Let us assume there is a stock called Infosys. Let us assume the current price of the Infosys is 1000 Indian rupees. Now, Infosys company decided to give you one bonus share. That means already you have one share. So, the moment they declare one bonus share, now your shares will become 2 shares. Earlier you have one share, now it will become 2 shares. So, what is the price of Infosys? 1000 rupees. Because they have given a bonus share, now what could be your total value? Now the total value will be increased to 2000 rupees. Already the stock of the Infosys is 1000 rupees. Because of the bonus share, one more 1000 rupees share is added. Now it will become 2000. But what is the actual market value supposed to be? 1000 rupees. Because of the bonus share, what is the value currently it is showing? 2000 rupees. Is it correct? According to the market value, it is not correct. Because according to the market value, whatever we are seeing in the chart, these are all market values. Market value should be changed only because changes in the demand and supply. This is what we discussed in our first lesson in our course. Not only in stock, in any market. In the first video I explained, even in vegetable market I have given an example. Fruits market I have given another example. In any market, the price should be changed mainly because of demand and supply. If the demand is increased, the prices will go up. See here, prices are going. And at this point of time, what happened? Supply is exceeded the demand. That's why prices are going down. That is the rule in stock market, any market. The market value should be changed mainly because of changes in the demand and supply. But now in corporate action, what is happening? The value of the price is changing because of the corporate action. All of a sudden, the 1000 rupees value, whatever the share value you are having, it will become 2000. Which is correct? No, which is not correct. That is the reason why whenever there are corporate actions directly impacting the value in the market value, if it is directly impacting the market value of a stock, then stock exchange immediately it will take a decision. What is the decision? After announcing that corporate action, whichever the date they announced, on that day the stock price will be divided into its equivalent value of the corporate action. So what is the corporate action we discussed in our example? Infosys declared one bonus share for every one share you are holding. It is called 1:1. So you are already having one share, they are adding one more share. When they add one more share, your share value should not be changed. Currently your share value you are holding is 1000. The moment you add one more share, it is changed to 2000, which is not correct. That's why stock exchange, what they do, they divide the share value with the same amount the corporate action is declared. For example, Infosys is giving one bonus share. Currently your value is 1000. After adding the bonus share, the value should not be changed. That's why what they do, they divide the 1000 rupees price to divided by 2. So 1000 rupees will become 500 rupees. Now how many shares you are having? After giving the bonus share, you are having 2 shares. The first share value is 500, second share value is another 500. So total value is 1000. Earlier also the total value is 1000. Now also after declaring the corporate action, Your number of shares are increased, but your market value still remains same. If market value wants to be changed, that should be changed only because of changes in the demand and supply. Now your share value will become 500, each share value. Now the next trading day, due to the demand and supply, probably another 2 rupees may increase. Now 500 rupees will become 502 rupees. So 502 plus 502, it is going to be 1004 rupees, the total value. So that is the way the adjustment should be done. When this price adjustment should be done? The day when they declared the corporate action. How the price should be adjusted? For example, in this candle, the corporate action is declared. So all the values, all the candles before the corporate action should be divided by 2 if it is 1:1 bonus share. And who will be dividing this value? Stock exchange will be doing that, but stock exchange will not change the value in the previous days because this data is provided by the TradingView. If not TradingView, whichever the charting application you are using, that charting application vendor, he is the responsible person to adjust the historic data. This is called historic data. Assume this is the current candle. And all the candles previous to the current candle are called historic. Your current candle is the present data and the remaining candles data is previous data. If your corporate action is announced today and stock exchange divided the price, say let us assume this is the current price now in this candle. Now previous candles, you can see a big gap. If your chart application did not adjust the data, there will be, you can see a huge gap, a 50% price gap you will be seeing if it is a 1:1 bonus share. If you get such a huge gap, your analysis will be disturbed. Your charts will be giving wrong indications when you are analyzing. The huge gap is not because of change in the demand and supply in the market. The huge gap is because of corporate actions. Corporate actions are nowhere related to market value. It is a decision taken by the company. That should not impact the market value of the share price. That's why exchange has divided the value, 1000 rupees value to 500 rupees value. But previous day, what is the value? 1000 rupees. Even before that, maybe 998 rupees. Even before that, maybe 1002 rupees. So all these stocks values are around 1000 rupees in the previous days. That means all the previous data should be divided. They should be divided by 2 if it is 1:1. Okay, from previous day, since how long it should be divided from the beginning, whenever the stock price is started. For example, Infosys is in National Stock Exchange, somewhere in 1994 it is started in National Stock Exchange. So from 1994 till yesterday, because today the corporate action is implemented, already stock exchange is divided the price in this candle, but previous day's data is provided by your chart application. Your chart application is responsible to divide. So TradingView is adjusting the data for all the corporate actions. But why we are learning this topic? Because if they are automatically adjusting, we won't see any difference. We even never know there is a corporate action. One point you should understand, TradingView application is adjusting the data according to US timings. So Indian timings are a little earlier than the US timings, at least half a day. So that is the reason why sometimes what happens, you will see on the day the corporate actions are announced, you might see a big gap. So you should not worry. You have to understand there is a delay of at least half a day. The moment the US timings are started, at the time their application will adjust. I hope this problem TradingView will take care in the coming versions. but we have to live with this. This is one point you have to understand. And second thing is, after that the data is adjusted automatically, it won't impact your analysis. And there is one more third point which you have to understand about the dividends. So for that, first let me give you an overview about some important corporate actions. What is corporate action? Corporate action is a type of decision taken by the board of members in a company, and it might directly impact the changes in your share price. Those corporate actions might directly impact the changes. Is every corporate action impacts directly in our share price? No. Few corporate actions will impact. Few corporate actions that does not impact the price in the market. I'm talking about market price. The market price is what you are seeing on the charts. The OHLC candles, open, high, low, close, they're all market values. So some important corporate actions which are directly impacting the prices in your charts are the many corporate actions. I'm showing only the important corporate actions which are directly impacting the prices on your charts. One is bonus, another one is a demerger, another one is a dividend, another one is rights, and another one is split. So these corporate actions are directly impacting the prices in our charts. I'm not going to the details of what are all these, each of these corporate actions. That is not required for our demand and supply zone course point of view. But because you are analyzing the charts, you should understand every time when a company takes a corporate action related to this list will impact your historic data. From which date? The date the corporate action is affecting the market price. They may announce today, a company, but it may affect after 10 days. How do we know it may affect after 10 days? Corporate action will be at the time of announcement, they will tell you. From so and so date, this corporate action will be applicable. That is what they announce. So from that day onwards, your price will be changed. The moment price is changed, the historic data should be adjusted by the chart application. Whichever the chart application you are using, they should take care of that. If your chart application is not taking care, then you have to contact the service provider. It is their responsibility. Okay, everything will be taken care automatically in TradingView. Now I am talking about TradingView specific. But there is one corporate action, dividend. The dividend won't be adjusted in the historic prices by default. I am saying by default. As I told you earlier, historic price data should be adjusted when a corporate action directly impacts the share price. But by default, dividend is not adjusted. So I am showing you an example. It is a company chart, HDFC AMC. Look here, D, you are seeing a symbol D with round. So here on this day, exactly on this day, there is a corporate action. So what is the corporate action? Dividend corporate action is implemented. The company has taken a decision. From this date, the corporate action is applicable. How much dividend they declared? 48 rupees dividend they declared. You may ask, how can you say? Because I already seen the data, I am telling you. Okay, 48 rupees dividend they declared, and because they declared 48 rupees dividend, then the day when this corporate action is applicable, exchange deducted 48 rupees from its previous day's price. In the previous candle, whatever price is there, from that price, they deducted 48 rupees. Because they deducted 48 rupees, you are seeing a gap in this chart. If you don't want to see this gap, what we have to do? This corporate action should be adjusted in the price in all the previous candles. The 48 rupees equivalent ratio, whatever the ratio, that should be adjusted in all these candles. Till how long it should be adjusted? From the beginning of the day when the stock price is started. From the day onwards till this corporate action announced day. The day before corporate action is not announced is not the right word. The corporate action is applicable. That is the right word. They may announce 1 month back, but it is applicable from this day. So from the day corporate action is applicable, that day exchange anyway divided the data, but the previous day's data should be adjusted. For bonus, split and other important corporate actions, the TradingView is adjusting automatically, even though there is a delay of half a day. But dividend, TradingView by default it is not adjusting. That's why we are seeing this gap. And because of this gap, what will happen? Our analysis will be changed. This gap is not because of change in the demand and supply in the market. This gap is because of a decision taken by the company, that is corporate. Because of their reaction, exchange reduced the price. Exchange reduced the price. The price should be reduced because of change in the demand and supply, not because of the company's actions. But this gap is because of company's action. That's why historic data should be adjusted. Historic means before this candle, whatever the data is there, that data is called historic data. The historic data should be adjusted. How much? Whatever the dividend value, that equivalent value, the 46 rupees should be adjusted. Because they don't adjust, see how it is impacting the prices. See here, you are seeing a huge gap. That is the first thing you are observing. This gap is not because of changes in the demand and supply. This is the first problem you are facing. So that our analysis will be changed. And second thing you are seeing, observing, what is that you are observing? 59 rupees share price is down. But is 59 rupees share price is down? No. Company gave you 48 rupees bonus. The 48 rupees will be credited into your bank account by the company. That means 48 rupees worth of this share is already entered into, the money is entered into your bank account. If the 48 rupees is down because of the demand and supply, that is a different question. But 48 rupees you didn't get the loss. The money you get into your bank account. That means you didn't get any loss. That means this amount is you got into your account because of corporate action. So that is the reason why, because you didn't get any loss, this gap should be adjusted by adjusting the historic prices. If you remove from 59 rupees 40 paisa, if you deduct 48 rupees dividend value which you already get into your bank account, if you deduct the value is minus 11 rupees 40 paisa. That means the actual change in this price is 11 rupee 40 paisa. This is the change because of demand and supply. 11 rupees 40 paisa. But what it is showing in this chart, it is showing 59 rupees 40 paisa is change. The 59 rupees 40 paisa change is not because of changes in the demand and supply in the market. Out of these 59 rupee 40 paisa, 48 rupees change is because of dividend declaration. That money you already get into your bank account. The actual change is only 11 rupees 40 paisa. And that reality should be reflected in your chart. Then only your analysis will be correct. Otherwise what happened? See, look into this candle. Out of these two candles in this rectangular box, the first one is previous day data and the second one is the recent day data. This data is because of changes due to corporate action, dividend adjustment. If you don't adjust previous day data, this recent candle looks like a drop candle because of there is a gap. You need to consider the entire gap. See then how much from here to here the price movement you can see. With your eyes you can see a small candle, but if you consider the gap, this candle looks like a very big candle by including the gap. So that means this candle is looking like a drop candle. Assume the previous candle is a rally candle, a medium sized candle. Now you have a base candle. Now you have a drop candle with gap. It is looking like a supply zone, isn't it? But it is not right. Then how to adjust the dividend data? Because we have to use the adjusted data. Remember, for your analysis, you should use the adjusted data. Otherwise, you get a wrong analysis, something like rally base drop, something like a supply zone you are getting. But if you adjust, what will happen? Maybe you may not get such kind of supply zone. So how to adjust? For that, if you look into this chart, in the right side at bottom, where I am moving my mouse, let me mark a circle there. So are you seeing this red color circle? So what is the word you are seeing? ADJ in capital letters with black color letters. The ADJ is with black color fonts, black color font. So ADJ means adjustment, dividend adjustment. They have given a short name. TradingView has given a short name, ADJ. ADJ indicates dividend adjustment. Just click on the dividend adjustment. Then automatically, wherever the dividends are declared on this chart, the historic data before that dividend declaration or dividend implementation, before that day onwards till the starting price of the stock, all the candles, the dividend value will be adjusted. That means historic data is adjusted with dividend. When you click on this ADJ, okay, if I click on this ADJ, how the price looks like? See? The ADJ in this circle, the font color is changed to blue color. ADJ is in blue color. The blue color indicates dividend adjustment is enabled in this chart. Now look into both the candles in this rectangular box. Now is it looking like a drop candle? No. Now it is looking like a base candle. Previous one is a base candle and there is no supply zone here. So because you get a wrong analysis if you don't adjust the historic data. Any historic data, it could be a dividend, it could be bonus, it could be split, or it could be other corporate actions. If you don't adjust the historic price, always you get wrong analysis. That is the reason why it is the responsibility of your data provider should take care of it. So TradingView is taking care of that. But dividend adjustment, they have given an option to you. But for our analysis, we will do dividend adjustment. So always make sure in your chart, your ADJ is enabled. Because in all my charts in the TradingView, I have always enabled this dividend adjustment. Now look into this blue color rectangular box. Now what is the price now? It is showing 11 rupee 40 paisa. There is a change. Previously it has shown 52 rupees 40 paisa. Sorry, 58 rupees. 59 rupees. Previously 59 rupees 40 paisa. See here. Previously 59 rupees 40 paisa. 2.98% fall you have seen. The moment you adjusted dividend, what is the value you are showing? Now you look here. 11 rupee 40 paisa. And the fall of the stock is only 0.59%. So this is very important. Hope you understand why corporate actions, at least a minimum knowledge we should have. And more importantly, in TradingView, the dividend adjustment is not automatic. By default, first time when you open a TradingView application, dividend adjustment will be disabled. So in this circle area, red color circle area, by default, the ADJ is displayed with black color letters. If the font color is black for ADJ, it is an indication that your dividend adjustment is not enabled. Suppose the first time when you open, if the font letters are showing with blue color, then it is an indication that your dividend adjustment is enabled. So to the best of my knowledge, TradingView by default, it is disables the dividend adjustment. First time when you log in or first time when you create a account and get into the super charts, probably you will see ADJ with black colors. Just click on this ADJ, the font color should be changed to blue color, that is indicating that dividend adjustment is enabled. Hope you got it clear. This is a very important step, that's why I focused a lot on this. Otherwise it leads to a wrong analysis of your charts. Okay, now let's get into our next topic and the main topic, how to draw demand zone and supply zone at TradingView. So let us practice. Okay, you already learned for demand and supply zones. How do you identify? One simple technique I will tell you. First time when you are practicing these concepts, first you identify the most recent candle on the chart. What is the most recent candle on the chart? This is the one. If you place your mouse on this candle, just below, a little below bottom of this chart, you will be seeing in black color. What is that? Friday, 10th November 2023. Friday. So this is the most recent candle, that is on last Friday. Today is 11th November. It is a holiday for the stock market. Saturday, Sundays are holidays. So that is the reason why the most recent candle on Friday closing. Market closing, whatever the candle is there, it is showing. So first you go to that candle, then from there go back towards the left. So this is towards the left from the recent candle. Now you see whether any zones are there. Are there any zones? Now we are seeing a zone here. Recently a zone is created. So this is a leg candle. Then we have three base candles. We have another leg candle. The first leg candle is, the most recent leg candle is leg out. You have a base and before that leg in, base, leg out. Is leg out is a medium size candle or is leg out is larger than the medium size? If it is larger than the medium size, definitely you can consider that as a leg out candle. Okay, fine. We have identified a zone, rally, sorry, it is not a rally, it is a drop. We have a drop candle and then we have a base and again a drop. Drop, base, drop is a supply zone. So how to draw the supply zone on the chart? For that, in the TradingView, go completely towards the left side. In the left side, are you seeing different symbols? You are seeing different symbols, right? This is called a toolbar. The first one you are seeing cross mark. Whichever the mark it is showing in the first tool, the moment you move your mouse to the chart, that symbol will be displayed. See here. Now I moved my mouse into the chart. Are you seeing this cross mark in this chart? If you don't want this cross mark, if you want something else, you want an arrow, click on the arrow. Now are you seeing mouse when I move onto the chart? You are seeing the mouse. So because I clicked this arrow mark, this cross mark, so I am getting cross mark when I move into the chart. Okay. And the second one is trend lines and horizontal lines will be there. It is a trend line tool. Just click on this arrow mark. Now all the tools in that trend lines will be displayed. Here only two things you will be learning. You will be using. One is a trend line and another one is a horizontal line. Sometimes you draw horizontal line to understand all these price action related things. Just to understand, you will mark sometimes horizontal line. Trend line you already used. Do you remember when you used? In the practical session of the trend identification based on swing highs and swing lows, in the exercise we have used this trend line. And third one, Fibonacci retracement related. Fourth one, something related to Elliott wave related patterns for drawing. And fifth one, this is the one we are having interest. See, first one cross mark, second one trend line, third one Fibonacci retracement related, fourth one is related to Elliott wave related tools. And now you have our tool in the fifth one. Just click on this arrow mark. Don't click on this symbol. Click on this arrow mark. Now it will expand. And here there are so many tools are there, but we have only interest on one particular tool called price range. Are you seeing this price range? Below that there is a data range. Don't get into this data range. Our interest is on price range. Just click on the price range. Or if you want to create a shortcut this price range, click on this symbol. See, by default, when you place, it is displaying a symbol empty. But the moment you click, you got a shortcut. This is the shortcut. You get this shortcut. So what I am doing, I just clicked on the shortcut and I placed here. Because I don't want to disturb on the chart. So I placed a little above the chart. So what is the advantage? Every time instead of going to counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is the fifth area where you can find your tool. Then click there and go down and click on price range every time. Sometimes, we get confusion with price range and data range. You forget the name price range and you click on the data range. So to avoid all these confusions, we are creating a shortcut. If you don't have interest to create shortcut, every time what you have to do, just click on this price range. Okay, now we have to draw. So how to draw? Either you can click on this shortcut or you go to this menu, there click on the price range. Now what you have to do, what is the high of this zone out of these three base candles? This one. Click on the top and then drag down. Just forgot what I am doing, I will explain. Now color is changed. Don't surprise, I will explain everything. So what is this? This is a supply zone. This is the indication that supply zone. You have a you have a drop, base, drop, drop, base, drop. You got a supply zone. But first time when you click, you won't get a supply zone. See here, the supply zone, the moment I click, is it flowing? The supply zone is like keep moving. That is called flowing. Is it flowing towards the right direction? Now move, let me move. See, there is no end for the supply zone. Left side, it is like it's keep moving. So why this flow? Why there is no end? But first time when I click, you won't see such kind of flow. First time when you click, you just see only two lines and immediately it will end. But we need such kind of flow towards the right direction. Why? What is the advantage? Because the prices will go down. After some days, you know what happens? The prices again come, going up. When they are going up, you may see this supply zone. The moment you see this supply zone, immediately you will alert. Yes, now my prices are entering into the supply zone where we can find institutional pending orders. These pending orders can push the price down. So immediately you alert yourself. If your supply zone is ended here itself, what happens in future? Again, when prices are entering, you won't see any such kind of supply zone. and immediately you may not be knowing there was a supply zone actually in this area. That's why always the supply zone should keep on flowing in this price range. So how to make that? For that, what you have to do, the moment you draw, double click on this zone, you will get price range properties. Now observe carefully. Always we keep supply zone with red color and demand zone with green color. Red color indicates it is a seller's area, green colors indicates it is a buyer's area. If you want to keep some other colors, you can keep. So how to change the color? There is an option called background. Double click on this black background. So what I did, I have given a light red color here. So in this color, what we call, this is a color pane or color box, whatever you call. There you have a red color, you have a thick red color, a light something. So I have selected this option and I have reduced the intensity. So that is called opacity. So I kept the opacity value I have given 30%. So that a light red color, a pleasant color, which does not create any disturbance to our eye. That way you have to select the colors. Now you see there is another, by default this checkbox is disabled. First time when you are drawing a zone, first time means very first time. You just registered, you opened a chart. Till so far you haven't clicked any demand zone or supply zone. So that is called first time, that is what I mean by. The very first time in this application, when you draw a demand zone or supply zone, that means when you draw a zone by using this concept price range, this checkbox is disabled. Let me disable this. Now are you seeing anything? You are just seeing two dots. The blue color round dots you are seeing, there is a zone. A single line on that candle, whichever the candle you have drawn, there only it is showing. But what we want the data should be extended towards the right direction, not towards the left direction. The extension should be towards the right direction. To the future, towards the right means towards the future. And extends left means towards the past. Your zone should be drawn towards the future, not towards the past. So that's why you click on extend right. See, the moment I clicked extend right, see, this entire zone is extended. So background color I have given light color, and the borders of this zone I have given a black color. Actually it is not exactly a black color, it is a light gray color. So the borders you get with black color or light gray color, whatever it is. So remember, the moment you draw the zone first time, you need to set the background color, you need to give a line color so that the zone is visible clearly. And the most important thing is you should enable this checkbox extends right. The moment extends right, this entire zone is extending towards the right and it is visible to you. This is the most important thing you should remember. Okay. Next time again, if you want to draw another zone, demand zone, what happens next time again when you click, you get a zone again with red color you get. So at the time again you need to change the color. After that, third time again you are drawing a supply zone. Previously, second time you selected a demand zone, so you changed the color. Third time what happens, you want to draw a supply zone. Now supply zone, the moment you draw, you will get with the color green. So whichever the previous recent action, that color will be displayed when you are drawing the zones. So every time opening this price range and changing the color, changing the lines, you will unnecessarily get irritation. You feel it is wasting your time. So for that, what you can do, the moment you create a demand zone or supply zone first time, then you save them in the templates. See, are you seeing a template? So you click there, and there you click on save as, and there you type demand zone if it is a demand zone, or you type supply zone, short name you can give DZ or SZ. So type supply zone and click on save. Because I have already saved, I am not clicking on save, but you click on the save. After that, click on OK. Then next time, every time, when you immediately after you draw the zone, what you do? You right click, you go to the template, there you select the demand zone if it is a demand zone, or select the supply zone if it is a supply zone. That is what I did. I told you, just forget about what the action I am doing. I told you sometime before. So what I did at the time, it's shown with the green color. So I clicked, then right click, I went to the template, I clicked on demand zone. DDZ I have given because this is a daily demand zone, and actually it is a concept related to the time frames that I will be explaining in the second phase of our training program. Because it is a daily chart, I have given a shortcut name as a DDZ, that means daily demand zone. DSZ, daily supply zone. Second phase of the training program, you will be learning time frames like daily time frame, monthly time frame, weekly time frame, 75 minutes time frame, at 125 minutes time frame. You will be learning in the second phase of your training program. So for different time frames, I have to give different colors. That's why I created templates for all the demand zones and supply zones for different time frames. For you, because you are learning first time, you haven't learned so far anything about time frames. I did not explain anything about time frame. So just forget about that. You can save it as a DZ and SZ. Or still if you want to use, because all the charts we are using as a daily charts, you can also give DDZ and DSZ. Because I don't want to confuse you people at this stage by introducing these time frame related concepts, especially for those who are learning first time. So the advantage of the shortcut is every time you need not change the colors of the zones. So this is a supply zone. Are you seeing any demand zone? Yes, we are seeing a demand zone here. We have a drop candle, then we have two base candles, then we have a rally candle, big candle. So drop, base, rally, what is that zone? That is called demand zone. So can we draw a demand zone? From where you need to draw? Either you can click on this shortcut because you are learning first time. Let me repeat these steps. The first, second, third, fourth, fifth menu, we are having this. So click on this arrow mark, then go down, there you find price range. Click on the price range. Then go there, go to your zone, you have a drop. After that, candle, select the high of the candle. There you click just at the high of the candle. Then drag the mouse, don't release the mouse, drag the mouse. And then you release the mouse and click. Release the mouse and click the mouse. Now the zone. Now immediately what you have to do? Double click on this. Sometimes when you double click, it doesn't work. The reason is still this zone is not completed. You click on this cross mark. Let me tell you one problem. There is one problem with the TradingView. Maybe it is a newly added feature, I guess. The moment you click on this zone, so I'm clicking on the shortcut. The moment you complete, the zone is not yet completed. I mean, whatever the zone you selected, this is still active. See the blue color? The blue color indicates still it is active. Again, you place your mouse somewhere. See, again it is still look into the shortcut blue color. So it's not ended. This action is not ended. Then how to complete? Go to the cross mark, click there. See now the blue color is changed to black color. So that's why it is very dangerous. In case if this feature is enabled, I don't know how to disable this feature. Recently, I have seen this. Maybe I need to find a solution for this. Because I want the action should be completed once. I don't want to carry forward this action. The moment I click, this color should be changed to black color. Previously it is like that, but for the first few days, the color is still blue color. That means it is enabled. When this color is changing, only after clicking on this cross symbol. So every time I have to draw a zone and then I have to click. Let me show you again. I selected this. I clicked on the shortcut. Are you seeing the blue color? Yes. Now what I do? I have drawn this zone. Still blue color is there. So what I have to do? I have to click the cross symbol. Now the blue color is changed to black color. That means this is disabled. Now you double click. It will work. Now you got the properties. In case if your TradingView chart is having this blue color is enabled even after drawing the zone, still it is active. You have to click on this cross button and then you double click on this zone. Now you will get the properties. Now you go and change the color to green color or light green color. Set all the properties. Select the background color as not background color, that is the borders. Select the borders. Lines means the border of this rectangular box. That's black color, or you can use some light gray color. And by default, second time onwards, when you are drawing the zones, this is automatically enabled. Which one extends right is enabled. Because from the previously whatever you set, those properties. Now we are drawing demand zone. That's why you have to change the color to green color. You got the point? Then go to the template. Click on Save As. There you type demand zone. And click on Save. Because I already created shortcut, I'm clicking on the cancel button, but you save it. After that, click on OK button. Now you have a demand zone saved and a supply zone is also saved in the templates. So that is what you do. Because previously you selected a supply zone, the same color will be displayed when you are drawing the demand zone. For that, just click on this zone, right click, go to the template and you select the demand zone DZ. For me it is DDZ. The moment I selected, the color is changed. This is the advantage of creating the shortcuts. Only your pain for selecting all these colors, you have the pain first time when you are creating a demand zone and supply zone. I mean demand zone and supply zone. The moment after creation of the demand zone and supply zone and save them in the templates, every time what you can do? You just go to the templates and whichever the one you select that. If you select supply zone, the color you will be getting supply zone, red color. If it is a demand zone, go to the templates, you click on demand zone template name. Automatically the colors will be changed. So what is the recent color I selected now? Demand zone, green color. So next time when you draw whichever the zone, automatically by default the zone gets this green color. See, let me draw a supply zone. We have a rally, you have base candles, and you have a big drop candle. So I want to, let us practice by clicking this. I'm clicking on this arrow mark, go down, there you found a price range. Click on the price range. And what you have to do, either high or low, somewhere you just select there. Click your mouse and then, you click your mouse and don't release the mouse. Just click the mouse, don't release the mouse, then drag the mouse up and now again click. Now the zone is drawn. Why you got green color for supply zone? Because previously you drawn a demand zone. Next time whichever the zone you draw, automatically that color you get. You have to, but remember this shortcut, look into the shortcut. It is still enabled. So to disable, what is that you have to do? If you click here, it won't disable. You go to the cross mark there, the first one, and click on the cross. Now it is disabled. Now what you do? Keep your mouse here, click the zone. Now right click. Now right click the mouse. Click means by default always when I say click it is left click. If it is right click I will mention it is right click. Now right click the mouse, go to the template, and which one you have to select? You have to select the supply zone. For me it is a DSZ, daily supply zone. So you got the supply zone. Now next time again if you draw a demand zone, which color you get? The one you selected, the last one, now it is a red color, that color you get. See here we are finding a demand zone. We have a drop candle, we have a we have a base candle, and then we have a rally candle. Drop, base, rally. So can we draw the demand zone? Yes. So now I am clicking on the shortcut now. Let me click on the shortcut. So what is the rule you have to follow? Either low or high of this candle. I am clicking on the high of this candle. I clicked the mouse. I didn't release. If you release the mouse, what will happen? See, I am releasing the mouse now without dragging. See, that is what moving. So that's why you just drag in drop, candle, drop, base, rally. Whichever you already land, whichever candle is having low, that should be selected. Here, legging candle is having the low, so that is the distal line. So there I kept the mouse, and again I click. Now the zone is completed. But still, my shortcut is enabled. It is showing with blue color. So what I have to do? Click on this arrow mark. Now this is disabled. The moment you disable, now you go to this zone, click on the zone, right click, right mouse click, and go to the top menu, that is templates. So now is it demand zone or supply zone? This is a demand zone. So this is the shortcut for me, DDZ, daily demand zone. Now the color is changed to green color. Now if you draw a supply zone, which color you get? Green color you get. So that's why the point you should always remember, whichever the color previously you selected, next time whatever the zone you draw, that color automatically you get. If you don't want that color, again go to your shortcuts, templates, and there you change the color by selecting demand zone or supply zone. So what are the topics we learned so far? How to create, how to draw demand and supply zones we learned. How to set the properties we have learned. And then we have learned how to create shortcuts. So is it clear? In case if you have any doubt, again go back and watch the video. Practice. Immediately you practice. And repeat the step 4 to 5 times. That means draw 4 to 5 demand zones continuously. After that, identify 4 to 5 supply zones and you draw them. See here in this example, we identified 2 supply zones, we have identified 2 demand zones. So that way you can draw demand and supply zones. From where you are starting, from the recent candle, you are moving back towards the left side. Moving back towards the left side. And then you are finding the zones. So, and let me draw here. You have seen a rally candle and 2 base candles and 1 drop candle. So, shall we draw a zone here? Supply zone? Yes. The high of the rally candle, and from here you need to draw. Now, let me click on cross symbol. Now, let me click this zone. Right click the mouse, go to the template, and select the supply zone, SZ, DSZ. The moment you draw, what happened to this zone? Prices went beyond this zone. That means this zone is violated. You already learned zone violation. When a zone is violated, those zones are valid or invalid? Invalid. I told you, you can delete the zones from the chart. So that is the reason why don't draw this violated zones. Maybe for practice point of view you can draw, there is nothing wrong. But in future, for your trading point of view, already all the pending orders in this zone are completed. There are no more pending orders. That's why this zone is easily violated and went up. Next time again prices come to this zone, probably it may not work unless there are again any new supply in this area. A fresh zone is created, or otherwise prices will easily go up. That's why once a zone is violated, it is an invalid zone, you can delete. I'm deleting. I just clicked on the zone, clicking on the delete button. So it's gone. This is the way you can delete the zones. Any zone if you want to delete, keep your mouse, click on the delete button. The moment you click, it is gone. But this is a valid zone. I will undo the operation. How to undo? There is an option here. Are you seeing? Observe the cross mark. I'm moving up. There you have an arrow mark towards the left side. That means undo. This one is right side is redo. This is undo. Let me click on undo. So did I get this zone? Yes. By mistake, if you delete any zone, you just click on this undo. So I don't want this zone. What I have to do? Click on redo again. No, again I don't want to delete. Again click on undo. So this is the way undo and redo buttons will work. This is an important thing you should know, because sometimes by mistake you may delete. At the time this undo will help you a lot. So did you understand how to draw the zones? You can draw these zones in any chart. It need not be a stocks. It can be a gold. Let me click on the gold. This is a gold chart. Can you identify any demand zone here? In the playlist it is there. I have added the gold. In case if it is not there in the playlist, click here. There you type gold. You will get the gold. Then click on the gold. Always remember, this is the place, this is the search. You need to search for the stocks. So here we have a rally candle. We have two base candles. Again a rally candle. You may get a doubt. See, this rally is a leg in, this rally is a leg out. But here our leg in is larger than leg out. So can we draw a zone? Is it valid or invalid? You may get a doubt. There is no relation between leg in and leg out. Leg in can be a medium size candle or it could be a large candle, but leg out should not be a medium size candle. It should be a large candle. See, this is a large candle, but it may not be as large as a leg in candle, but it is a large candle. Compare it to other candles in the chart. So it is a valid leg out. Don't compare leg out and leg in. You just compare leg out with all the other candles. Then you have to decide whether it is a medium size candle or it is a large candle. The moment you compare, see, these candles are medium size candles. So compare it to this medium size candle, this candle is larger. So it is a valid leg out. That way you have to take your decision. Some people, beginners at the beginning stage, they compare leg in and leg out. Okay, leg out is size is lesser than leg in. So they are wrongly understanding it is not a valid zone. But it is not like that. You should not compare leg in and leg out. There is no relation. Leg in should be a medium candle or large candle. Anything is valid. But leg out should be a large. There is no comparison between leg in and leg out. So this is a valid demand zone. So shall we draw? Okay, let us draw, not from the shortcut, for the practice point of view. Currently, in my window, I don't know, the same order is there in your chart window or not. But here, as per this, 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth one is this one. Check in your chart window is also the order is same or different. There you click on the arrow mark. The moment you place your mouse, you can see arrow mark. Click on that arrow mark. Don't click on the symbol. Click on the arrow mark. Then it will expand. Then select the price range. Don't select the data range. This is wrong. You have to select price range. Click on the price range. Then the high of this base candle, you click the mouse and then drag and release at the low of this base candle. I released, but still this is not disabled. Which one? The option data price range is not disabled. So for that you need to click on cross button. See, the moment you click cross button, here the color, blue color is changed to black color. Even here also, shortcut also. Okay, what we have to do after that? Just click on this zone, right click, right mouse click, go to the template, select the demand zone shortcut name. For me it is DDZ. So now the color is changed to green color. So it is a demand zone. So next time gold prices get into this, maybe we may get buying opportunities. But one thing I am telling you, don't buy. Don't take any buying, selling decisions now. Your responsibility is just drawing and practicing. That's it. Buying and selling, is it a right zone or not a right zone? You may not be knowing so far. That you will understand after completing second phase of your training program. Sometimes this zone may work or may not work. But how do you know it is having higher chances of working capability is there or not? For that you should learn the other concepts. Now just you should only observe, that's it. You might think this zone will work. Note down in a paper. Next time prices come and go up, then maybe whatever you predicted, it is right. But don't take a buying and selling decisions now. That is dangerous now. Without completing all the required concepts, if you are buying and selling, mostly you will lose your money. Our goal is to make good money, not to lose the money. For that, you should complete the other concepts as well. So we have drawn a demand zone in the gold chart. Previously, we have drawn in a TCS chart. Now we have drawn in a gold chart. Same way you can draw, let us select one US index, that is NeoStock. So in NeoStock, is there any demand zone? Yes, we have a drop candle, then we have base candles, we have a rally candle. So shall we drop? Now I am clicking on the shortcut. Select the high of this candle and move at the low of this candle. So already it is a demand zone, but this is still enabled. Let me click on the cross mark. If I don't click on the cross mark, again if I click somewhere, again this zone will come. Again we have to delete that. That's why always click on the cross mark if it is not disabled. Previously it was disabled for me, I don't know, for the last 1 week. I don't know any update the TradingView has done, or I don't know, there could be an option to disable this. If anybody know how to disable, that means only one click, after that it should disable. If anybody know how to do that, please mention them in the comment section so that it will helpful to me. So we have a demand zone here. So next time NASDAQ again comes into this, probably the pending orders might push the price up. Is there any supply zone here? We are seeing a rally, we have base candles, and we have a drop. Or you can consider this itself is a drop candle. If you feel this size is larger than the medium size candles. Or if you have any doubt, include everything as part of your base candles list. There is nothing wrong. But the way how you are drawing, the zone will be changed. Let me show you. If you consider this is a drop candle, drop base drop, how do you draw the zone? Like this. So you have a supply zone. Suppose if you consider this is the rally remaining all of these for all base candles, then the size will be changed. You have to draw from here, then the height of the zone also will be changed. That's why you should be very careful when you are selecting the zones. Sometimes you get confusion. There's no doubt in that. Sometimes the candle size is in the border, exactly in the border. You may get a doubt whether is it a medium size candle or little bigger than the medium size. If you feel this is a little bigger than the medium size, you can consider that is a ERC candle, expanded range candle. Any expanded range candle is qualified as a leg-in candle. But only large expanded range candle only qualified as leg out candle. You have already learned these concepts. So there are two different ways you are getting. Which is correct? That is all how best you are analyzing, because the visual representation, sometimes when you expand, you get better clarity. Now you see, is it really a large candle? If you zoom out, again see the statistics are changing. This is the biggest problem with any charts. When you zoom in, zoom out, they create a different impressions. So that's why you should be very careful. So at this point of time, when there are some candles at the border, we cannot say someone is right, someone is wrong. If you are telling I am right, you are wrong, that is completely a wrong way of understanding. Your experience, sometimes your experience will tell you what is the best in selecting. But other person's experience may tell you maybe that is not correct. But we cannot judge anyone here who is right or wrong, especially in border scenarios. If it is very clear, see this candle size is large. So nobody will get a doubt for this candle. Anybody can tell this is a expanded range candle. But here, this candle is really expanded range candle, or is it really a medium size base candle? It is exactly in the border, at the border conditions. We call it as a border conditions. At border conditions, sometimes some confusion will come for anybody. Only your experience will help you to take a decision. So that's why never judge anybody just like that. As per your experience, if you feel that is correct, yes, it is correct. If as per other person's experience, if something is correct, maybe you may say this is correct, or maybe I may say not required. This itself is correct. I may say this is enough for me to consider this is a drop candle. See, my way of drawing the zone and your way of drawing the zone, there is a slight difference. Here we cannot say who is right or wrong. Okay, if these zones are working within my drawing level, perfect, maybe I am perfect. If they are not working as per my way of drawing, if they are not working, maybe you are perfect. That's it. There is nothing much to discuss, only your experience will. The moment your experience grows, you get better clarity. That's it. So I am drawing this as a drop, base, drop. For me, this is okay. It is a valid zone. Somebody may complain, no, this is a base candle. We have to draw till this. Maybe that is as per his experience. Then who is right or wrong? How to identify? That is the place software tools will help you. Software algorithms. Software algorithms, they just not only look into these visual charts, they look into the actual price. Here we are taking our decision by looking into the visuals in the chart. The visual representation will change when you zoom in or zoom out. That is what I shown you sometime before. So let me show you once again. When I zoom in, how this candle is looking like now. Now your earlier way of understanding and the present way of understanding, definitely some difference will come. So that is the reason why you should be very careful. So this is about how to draw demand and supply zones. But one more small thing I need to explain before closing. There is one more important tool in this toolbar. Are you seeing this is a magnet? This is called as a magnet. See, the moment I click mouse, what it is showing? Magnet mode. See, when you click on this if you enable this, the moment I click, are you seeing the blue color on this magnet? Yes. Look into the right side, all these tools. Sorry, I'm sorry, left side. Look into the tools in the left side. In the left side, in the toolbar, you are seeing this magnet. By default, it is disabled. Now I am clicking, it is enabled. The blue color indicates enabled. Okay, what is the advantage of this? Let me show you. Let me expand. Earlier when I drawn this zone, is it exactly at the low of the zone? Is it exactly at the high of this base candles? Some difference you are seeing, narrow difference. See here? This low and my low of this zone not exactly matching. Maybe narrowly some difference is there. If you use this magnet, magnet will adjust to the low. See, the enabled, now automatically it low. If I want to place somewhere in the middle, it is not allowing. Magnet allows to keep this zone low or zone high only in 4 points, either at the low of this candle or low of this body or high of this body or high of the candle. Only 4 places only this magnet allows you to keep this zone. See, I can keep here at the low of the body, or I can keep here at high of this body. Similarly, I can keep it at the high of this wick. That is entire candle, high of the candle. Anywhere between, if you release, see now my mouse here. If I release, the value is not placed in the middle of this candle, in the middle of this wick. Now automatically adjusted to the high of the body. Again, let me drag. See, my mouse is in the middle of the candle only, but it is automatically adjusted till the low of this candle. Again, let me drag. Now my mouse is somewhere in the middle only, but automatically adjusted to low of the candle. But if you disable, you see now I'm releasing my mouse. See, again I'm releasing in the middle. Look here, my zone is drawn exactly middle of the candle. But if you enable the magnet, now if you drag, before enabling them, after enabling the magnet, whatever you drawn, they will be there as it is. But the next time when you adjust, see there it is forcing you. Again you drag, it is forcing you. So that's why the thing is, use this magnet, it will be helpful to you, so that accurately you can draw the zones. See here, some gap is there above this zone. The wick, when I draw manually without enabling the magnet, we may not be 100% perfect. So some gap is there. So now let me see, automatically adjusted now. Even below also. See now automatically adjusted. The moment you drag, just click on the mouse and drag. See now it is adjusted to high of the body. Now high of the candle. Now look into the proximal line of the supply zone. Now this is low of the body. Exactly it is adjusted. So enable this magnet and practice. So next session we will discuss more about to minimize the risk. You have learned the proximal line 1, proximal line 2, proximal line 3 concepts, right? So that way we'll adjust and we will understand how risk is getting reduced in the live charts. And what you have to do till our next session, you completely practice a lot for drawing these demand zones and supply zones in TradingView. Without practicing, you won't get expertise. Please remember, identify the zones. Sometimes while identifying the zones, you may get some confusion also. Is it really a leg in or is it really a leg out? At the time, keep these points in your mind. Is it a medium size leg candle, or is it a large size, or above the medium size? If it is above the medium size, if you are feeling it is really a leg out or not, give priority. Okay, it is above the medium size. You can say it is a leg out. There is nothing wrong. Sometimes the leg outs are smaller, but they are larger than the medium size candles, but a little lesser than the large candles. That means between medium size candle and large candle, somewhere in between. At the time, give priority for that candle as a leg out candle. There is nothing wrong, because anyway it is larger than the medium size candle. So sometimes you get such kind of doubts, but if you practice, when you keep on practicing, you get your experience will be added, and you get better understanding. Sometimes you have to take deviations also. Sometimes medium size leg candles also will be part of the zone sometimes, but you have to accept sometimes. When you have to accept, when not to accept, you will get clarity once you keep on practicing and practicing. I'm also, when I'm explaining in the coming sessions, also I will tell you when we can allow a medium size leg candle as part of the zone. Zone means the base. When not to accept. So those things also we will discuss in our upcoming sessions. So this is about today's session. Please practice. Any doubts, immediately put them in the comment section. I will try to address them in the comment section, or if required in the next video I will explain. I will address your queries. With examples I can show you. Okay, this is about today's session. Let us all meet again in our next practical session. Thank you.